Grab my bowl and let go of control. Fill it with leaves and keep to help me breathe and find the balance of energy. Cannabis and coffee, a vicious cycle of love. Cannabis and coffee, a bullet to a cup of Joe. Joe pounds me a joint with the taste so nice with a macchiato. Why don't you go give me that? My mind does spin when I let the caffeine in. And then there's insomnia. She helps me to see insomnia Cannabis and coffee, a vicious cycle of love. Cannabis and coffee, a bullet to a cup of Joe. Joe hands me a joint with the taste so nice with a macchiato. Bud in my hand, I stare at its glowing vibration. This is our nation, and time to stand tall to the call of legalization. Brings creativity, prophecy, more music, please, uncovering life's mystery, history. Get juicy, the free, the weed philosophy. Oh, let it be. I speak words of wisdom when the weed's inside my system. It's risen, rising up to drink a cup. What's up,
What
y'all?
up?
Yay! We're so excited. Welcome to Dig In.
Yeah, chillin'.
We are going to have some very special guests who are backstage right now.
I can't wait.
Yes.
I'm so psyched.
The Balkun Brothers. You're in for a treat tonight. We're just going to chat with them. And yeah, if you don't know about this power duo, they have won some amazing awards. I'll just read a teeny bit about them so you know what they've been doing. Best Blues Band in Connecticut for 4 years in a row. Best Rock Band in New England for the New England Music Awards, which is amazing. It's just two dudes. I know sometimes I play with other people, but two dudes.
Hard hitters.
You know? They shared the stage with people like Johnny Winter, Chris Robinson, James Cotton, Devin Allman, Melvin Seals, JGB, Dopapod. So much. They've done so much. So we're gonna chat with them. We'll jump in and we'll see what else they've been up to. And let's bring them on. What do you say?
Bring them on.
You guys ready? Is everybody ready?
Come on.
Right on. We are broadcasting tonight from the Harry Brown's page and from the Hannah's Fields page. So welcome, everybody. Let's bring them on without further ado.
Balkun!
Yo! Hey, we were jamming to that intro song.
Oh, nice.
That was good. That was right up my alley right there.
I was thinking that as soon as it started playing, I was like, damn, Hannah picked up.
I picked that one for you guys.
Yeah.
That's
Might have to have some sit-ins at Harry's if you guys are still there.
some coffee, dirty blues, slide guitar, heavy riff. That was
drum
it.
breakdown.
That was great.
Sort of awesome.
Thanks, y'all. That's how you do it. And I hear you guys are drinking espresso over there. Is that true?
Yeah, the finest Nuke Lab espresso. We're in the Nuke Lab today.
It was
Cheers, mate.
the perfect song, right on cue. I don't
Just
know.
got a new
I don't know if you guys planned that out, but
We did not know you'd be drinking espresso, but
No,
you know.
always
are almost always drinking espresso.
That's pretty epic. You guys are definitely some of my heroes right now.
I mean,
Now, will you guys be able to get to sleep if you drink espresso? We are on Eastern time, 7 p.m. right now. We'll be able to
well,
sleep.
we had a long day and we got to, rock and roll. And so,
yeah, we were working the fields and racing in the pool.
Nice.
Damn.
That sounds like an
We had,
amazing
we had an intense race. We had a tournament,
I won.
and
What?
yeah,
I blew Nick out of the water.
no way.
You're so lanky. You have resistance.
That's really fair.
It was just the first race of the season, though. There's many more to come.
And it was underwater. We had to stay underwater, which is new.
Nick is a fierce competitor, so
I bet.
Ah.
I bet.
and it's his home turf too. So
Yeah.
he practices a lot more than I do.
Is this a pool you were in?
Yeah,
Yep.
Nick's got a swimming pool at
Nice.
the studio here.
That is
Yeah, so
what
we were chopping branches and getting the yard looking nice today, and then we had a nice tournament in the pool, and now we're having our espresso and our jam.
And we're gonna rock out. And we're
Yeah.
sounds like
That's
and some coffee.
perfect day. Man, we got people tuning in on Harry Brown's page. Everybody's saying, what's up? What's going on
Hey.
there? Yeah, Mike.
Oh, Mike.
Yo, Mad Hatter, what up?
Mad Hatter.
What's going on, Michelle? Yeah, and all of us is in the house. What a great band you guys are. Yeah.
Everybody out there, hope you're having a good day.
We can't wait to be at Harry Brown's. I know you guys always like being at Harry Brown's.
It's
Who
the
doesn't
best.
like being at Harry Brown's?
Well,
Serious.
if you've never been there, you might not know, but it's happening, right? The Harry's is happening in 2 weekends. Let's see, we got wrong poster. Let's try that again. June 16, 17, 18, 19. What day is Balkun Brothers playing on? Do you guys know?
I think we're the 18th.
18th.
I want to say we're the 18th.
Which is Saturday.
Saturday.
Okay. Yep.
Sweet.
We're
Let's
around,
do.
around
Yeah.
like o'clock
Cool. Perfect.
on the hill.
Right before
Yeah.
the sun goes down, or while the sun's going down.
Ah, man.
Man, what's been cool too is they've been really putting a lot in the infrastructure over the past number of years. That new stage and the sound system. on that hill and then watching everything happen.
Don't forget that giant pool that they put in, like the
that swimming hole,
the swimming hole.
Everybody was raving about that.
Yeah, man, it's like wild. Like they're like busting out up there. Like it's definitely like a hookup vibes.
Did you guys go swimming in the hole last time you were there?
Our friends did.
I didn't go. There was a hurricane or something last time.
Oh, right. You guys had to go leave fast because there was a hurricane.
That's right.
I remember. That's right. We did that. That was crazy. There's always something crazy that happens on there.
Everybody I know who swam said it was awesome.
So it was great. I mean, what's better than hanging out on the hill and then going swimming in the summertime?
Right.
Nothing.
Exactly. Yeah. So here's how
the setup is nice, but we've been at the hill for a long time, and I have nostalgic memories of the old stage.
Yes.
Yeah.
The old stage was just like, talk about a vibe on the old stage.
Like all that old like wooden, it felt like almost like one of those like Texas like towns, like it was like all like wood and just
yeah. It was like a Western roadside roadhouse.
Oh yeah.
But in the mountains.
Just chill. Just
on the
there.
hill.
I think the first time we actually met you guys, I know, was actually on the hill. I remember meeting you guys, and you guys are like, "We're from Connecticut." I'm like, "Really? Like what?"
Yeah. Didn't we do the Bob Marley tribute with you guys?
Yeah, that was like epic.
I met you guys before then.
I remember playing that.
Yeah,
that was fun.
Because we used to always play at 420. They always used to put us at 420.
yeah.
The 420 slot on the hill is
It's the slot on the
It's
hill.
like the slot.
Everybody's out on the hill. Everybody's having a good time.
Everybody celebrates in the
It's
middle of the
always
set.
beautiful.
Yep. Hell yeah.
But that's the good thing. That's the beauty of the hill is that everybody's kind of there, jamming together, hanging out, and it's a lot of like familiar faces and
Nice community vibes.
Yeah, it's like a family on the hill there.
It is a family, and I love how it's like, it's like the grandparents' generation, and then the kids, and then their kids, and then their kids. It's like, yes.
Yeah, well, I was introduced to it from my wife's family.
Oh,
wow.
The Mad Hatter crew is always there, throwing the biggest tent, the biggest, most beautiful tent that you could see from outer space.
Yep.
Yeah.
Really? What did they have? Do they have like hors d'oeuvres in this tent?
Hors d'oeuvres.
Hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah.
Some kind of hors d'oeuvres.
Always table filled with food.
A table filled with accoutrements.
Your finest cheese plate.
Your finest cheese.
You'll find an espresso cheese.
Espresso.
I don't know if you have
Heard.
espresso cheese.
There's a
We eat
legend.
this exclusively on the hill.
There's a legend of the espresso cheese. Pitt, that's like all he talks about. The Balkans tell him to bring their espresso cheese.
Yeah.
That's all we're good for at this point.
If you guys want to have an espresso cheese party before and after the Balkun Brothers set,
I love this.
expect there to be hors d'oeuvres.
It's award-winning cheese. There's nothing like it. And if you don't get espresso froth and stir it around, oh my god.
Yeah, if you're
No palate.
if you're into coffee and espresso and cheese,
It doesn't get any better.
it's a perfect combination.
That sounds amazing.
People don't usually think about cheese with their coffee, but like dairy and coffee go together all the time.
Cream and
Cream, all
Yeah.
kinds of dairy. If there's like the cheese that they make for this espresso cheese is like this.
Like a Parmesan.
It's almost like Parmesan mixed with cheddar. It's got like a buttery, like it's
We will have it at our set. So see
Don't
us
worry.
at the
Don't
Hill,
worry.
June 18th. At
Paul,
5
we
o'clock.
want some espresso.
great.
And this is perfect because, to be honest, as a vocalist, cheese isn't great. And so we're playing before you guys. So then I can have a cheese party after.
Nice.
Yes.
Celebrate.
Yeah. We just suck down a bunch of cheese and then go sweat it out on stage. Extra sweaty.
So like,
Yeah.
it's like they can smoke cigarettes, they can do whatever and sing,
Stinking up the espresso cheese stage.
Wow.
This person-
Damn.
I'm saying this is gonna be great. I'm so excited.
Anyway, there's a lot to look forward to.
There
Yeah.
is. We're excited to see everybody in a couple weeks, and let's just peek to see who else is playing. I
The
got
pond is 30 feet deep. I've heard the depths
Wow.
of the pond.
The Roots of Creation. I think they're doing 3 sets. I want to say with the Mighty Mystic,
yeah.
the headliner.
Sweet.
Know those guys definitely. I'm looking forward to.
Mauve Lloyd's playing?
Yep.
Yeah, Thursday night. They're gonna be playing Thursday night.
Oh, damn it.
Yo,
Mhm.
cheese smoothies. I don't know.
Can't
Kyle.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cheese
Yeah.
smoothie.
Espresso.
I know, right? I don't know.
Throw it in the milkshake.
I'm in. I'm in.
I don't know. Cool. Sweet. So, well, I mean, besides espresso and cheese, like, what have you guys been up to? I hear there's some new Balkun blood in the
Whoa,
family.
some Balkan
There's some
babies.
Balkun babies?
We're on the streets.
There's a baby Balkan. And but espresso and cheese, that's a good amount of our time that's been taking up. So. In between that, Sarah and I had a baby in January.
Hey, congratulations.
Serafina, and she's rocking and rolling.
Yep, she plays super heavy metal.
Yeah, she loves heavy metal.
Metallica
Damn.
all day.
She also
Pantera.
loves a good yoga mantra. She's
Wow.
very well-rounded.
She
already.
hasn't yet tried the cheese yet. I'm trying to force it on them, but they haven't yet.
No, she's
Hey man, she might start a band that's like heavy metal, like spiritualism.
yeah. Oh yeah. I think she already has,
Man.
honestly. She has quite the scream.
Wow.
Powerful vocal cords.
Oh, Serafina. What a beautiful name.
Really blowing us away. So we've been doing that. Lots of
we recorded an album, and our album's coming out on August 6th.
August 6th.
Damn.
And what is this one called?
It doesn't have a name yet.
I don't know.
Oh,
We haven't named it yet.
We're really
In fact,
but we recorded it a while ago at our childhood home.
Yes.
Before it was sold.
yes.
We just recorded a bunch of music in all of the different rooms, got like the sound of the old house,
Aw.
and I can't even actually remember what's on it, but I remember some of it. We just recorded a bunch of
A
songs.
bunch of originals and covers and crazy psychedelic jams.
Right.
But it'll be cool.
That sounds sweet.
so you guys like traveled from like room to room, and you're like, what does this room sound like? And like hooked up microphones, and you're like,
Oh,
let's just
Yeah.
We tried to use as many rooms as we could. It's a big old house.
Old house from
Yeah.
like built in the 1800s.
Wow.
Old, big, tall ceilings, and we like set up microphones in the stairwells, and
Yeah, we had our dad do an acoustic a song with us.
Aw.
Never recorded with us before, and we did it like on the 3rd floor where it was just the brothers lived up there.
those were our rooms.
Yeah, the 3 brothers were up there.
And
Wow.
we got Tommy Weeks is playing some saxophone on
Yep.
it. Who
Yep,
plays with
yep.
us a bunch of times.
There's
and
lots of saxophone on there,
some funky jams, some covers, a bunch of covers,
some heavy stuff.
and just whatever we recorded at the house.
Yeah,
So,
we crammed in as much as we could before our parents sold the house.
That's so awesome. I've been to that house before, right? The one in West Hartford? Or
where I used to have my shop.
The
there.
original jam room was. We did some songs in the basement.
Right. So
That's-
that's when the origins of the Balkun Brothers started in that basement. So
Yep.
it was only fitting we had to like record something.
Hell yeah. You think about it, it's like all the sound, vibrating the walls, you're getting the house to kind of like sing with you, you know what I mean? And giving it like a final blessing before you guys, leave the premises,
Oh,
That's-
absolutely,
that's pretty-
absolutely.
yeah,
Hold
that's
on.
pretty
That's
much
a
what
great
it was.
interlude into this piece of gear.
So in the meantime, I've also been making lots of guitars.
Yep, segue.
Balkun guitars.
Balkun guitars.
Yeah.
Plug, shameless plug, Balkun guitars.
Balkun guitars.
That's a
Wait,
Balkan?
This is made out of the house.
This is made out of wood from the house.
what?
Damn.
Got my Nuke Lab logo. It's got the dime bag.
Dime bag headstock.
Yep.
Ooh la la.
Wow.
That's so pretty.
I made this for Nick for Christmas.
Yeah, so it's his first with the Floyd Rose
I
whammy.
was gonna say, hell yeah.
It's like a mix between Dimebag Darrell's guitar and Tony Iommi's guitar.
Yep.
Oh,
And it's made out of 100-year-old pine from the jam room in the basement of this
Oh, yeah,
house.
show the back of the headstock
so
here.
cool.
It's got our
Got the
brand
Balkun
on there.
Brothers logo.
That's
Oh,
amazing.
damn.
Freaking talented.
Here's the guitar.
It's got the Dimebag Daryl pickups in there from.
What?
So that's what we've been jamming, and I was recently hired by Balkun Guitars to help Steve, so we've been building guitars.
Yeah, Nick's been working in the workshop,
Oh, that's so
Sweet.
cool.
That's excellent.
Hell yeah.
That's very
laying
excellent.
down some espresso and sanding some guitars.
Damn.
Yeah, planning our wedding, raising new.
Yeah, Nick's
new
getting
blood.
married, so
That's
Yeah,
wonderful.
that's
Congratulations to you.
Yeah, in a couple weeks, and we just started doing shows again. We got our tour going on, so in and out of doing those things, we're touring.
I got
Wow.
a schedule up
Yeah,
there you go.
Perfect.
Wow.
Damn.
Boom Shanti.
A lot of New England, and then we go to the Midwest. So yeah, catch us if you can. We'll be hitting all the spots. Probably more shows to come.
Oh,
You
yeah.
guys will be traveling too. A little bit.
Tennessee,
and
Illinois, Wisconsin.
A little bit,
I love-
a little bit.
So beautiful.
And you know they got great cheese.
They do.
And
They're
they
known
do
for the
have
cheese.
great cheese.
We love going to Wisconsin. We played in Wisconsin for our whole career.
Wisconsin cheese.
Yep. Yeah,
Wow.
so we love
It
going
doesn't
there.
get much better than Wisconsin cheese.
Now, have you guys played in that area before, like Tennessee and?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah. That's
We
one
just
of our
haven't-
best spots is the
haven't
Midwest area, and
Haven't
we've
been
gone
there in a
through.
while.
Yeah, we were supposed to go do that last year, but obviously things just keep getting pushed back. But now we're finally, back hitting the road.
It feels so good. It feels
That's good
so
to be rocking.
What do you guys do like to, a lot of people think like touring, it's all like rock and roll and it's so glorious,
Yeah,
and
it
we all
is.
like so glorious.
It's
So
just
glorious.
all rock and glory and good times and debauchery
Glitter.
Glitter lots of
Everywhere.
every single night.
glitter. There's nothing better than like being in the flow, but like what do you guys do? What's like take us a couple of days like on a Balkun tour? What do you guys do to like stay focused or to stay awake or to stay being like top of your game
Yeah.
when you like
Yeah,
get
that's a
to the
great
show?
question.
Espresso, we could knock that off the list.
Yeah, we went up to upstate New York last week, was it? And that was a pretty good like.
That was
we
our
did
first
we
road
did a nice-
trip back
a
in a while.
weekend. We did upstate New York and Norwich, Connecticut. So we went up to upstate New York. We checked in. We actually added a whole bunch of new gear to our stage setup.
But
So-
first, before we left, we went and grabbed a pizza from our favorite local pizza place and brought it with us.
Brought it with us because you can't go wrong with the Connecticut pie. I mean, it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
got Park Lane
We
pizza.
travel with Connecticut pizza.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it's about. Park Lane Pizza. Is this what it's called?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I heard him say it.
And for 50 years, we swear by it.
Wait,
All
you
right.
guys like Park Lane Pizza?
No, I just heard him say it. He said it. But we're gonna.
I was gonna say,
I'm writing it
we're
down. I'm
going.
taking
Hell
notes.
Yeah, we're going.
So we got our pizza. We had our espresso. We shot up there. It was like a 5-hour drive or so. We loaded all our stuff in. We set up all our own lights and everything. Made sure everything was queued up. Steve's got more amps now. I have more drums. I'm rocking the full double bass kit now with lots of toms.
Damn.
Checkerboarded it out, so we're all coordinated. We actually rehearsed in the morning for a couple hours before we left.
And
And then-
we drove up through the countryside, upstate New York on a nice day.
Although it was pretty rainy.
It was pouring on
Yeah,
the
we
way
hit a
up.
lot of rain, so
That
obviously
sucked.
that's not glamorous. That's not always fun.
Driving in rain is the worst.
Yeah, it is.
But they had us inside, which was nice. So we played for 3 hours straight, which
Whoa.
is generally kind of what we do.
We played
Yeah.
long sets.
And we put in a whole bunch of new songs and a whole bunch of old songs. We have a whole new set now, which is pretty fun. So we did a lot more heavy stuff. We had some new covers, which were actually went very nice.
And then
And then after that, they're always partying super hard there, and we have our own apartment, so we got to stay over at the club, which is very nice.
Cool.
But
We
if
hung
we're
out
not
with some good
staying at
friends.
somewhere at a club, it's usually a Red Roof Inn.
Right. But this particular night, we got to stay over and crash upstairs at the water hole, which is great. We had some friends there, and then in the morning, they have a great place where they have vegan sausage, egg, and cheese.
What?
And mocha espressos.
Coffee
So we
shop.
got those.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Usually we'll go search out a coffee shop or a food,
Definitely.
like any kind of food destination.
Hell
Especially
yeah.
when you're traveling around, like the best thing is just trying food.
Yeah, good food spots. We know all the places we're returning to. We know all the good spots. So we actually woke up pretty early. We were up at freaking
Like, let's go to
7
that egg
o'clock.
sandwich
ready
place.
to go.
Wow.
Church bells are going off. You can't sleep when the church bells are going off. So we got right up. We went and got our food, loaded all our stuff out into the car in no time at all.
And then we hit the road, and we knew about this spot a little ways down the road where there's like a lake and some mountains.
We always try and hit the nature. You
And
gotta stay.
You can stop off
fresh
and
air.
do a little hike and hang out by the lake and like, eat breakfast and just we'll either go
embrace the nature,
searching out some nature. If we're near the beach, we'll go to the beach. But lots of red roofs, lots of coffee houses,
Lakes.
lots of food places.
And then we listened to the show on the way home. Check out how the songs are running through. Do a little rundown of the show, and it was good because we had 3 hours of material. We haven't done a long set like that in a while. We got to see how how the lights working and everything.
If we know people in the area,
sounds.
maybe we'll go see some friends.
Yep.
Maybe we'll
hit a record store.
Book a recording session.
Yep.
Just keep yourself busy. But
Yep.
day to day, it's just a lot of driving sometimes.
And we got it takes a while to load the gear and everything and get sound checked, and so then we went on to the next show and did it all again.
Trying to stay healthy, trying not to get sick, drinking lots of orange juice.
Yep. And avoid gas stations, but unfortunately we do have to go to them.
Rest adventures.
So that's pretty much when we're on tour. That's how it's gonna go down.
I want to tour with you guys.
I was gonna say, I'm like,
I'm all about the
book our
food
tour.
and the nerd nature. I mean,
And have a good time, because a lot of people don't go look at anything, or they don't go, hit the good food spots and check out like the areas.
It's also just the two of us,
It's more fun.
We're pretty like mobile unit. We don't have to like corral a whole bunch of people.
We're usually on the same page,
and but
we rock. We just we listen to a lot of Motorhead, and keep it cruising.
Motorhead and espresso.
It all goes together.
See you in 10 hours. We'll be there.
Gets you there. That gets you there. How do you guys go about like picking your new covers? Any good ones that you guys are like stoked on or do not want to reveal?
We decided we were gonna do Them Crooked Vultures, which is Dave Grohl and John Paul Jones and Josh Homme, which is like a new heavy, more I don't even know what you would call it. It's crazy rock, but
psychedelic rock and roll.
Yeah, so we're doing Them Crooked Vultures, and Tommy really likes Them Crooked Vultures, so we were kind of discussing that for a while, and now we ran it the first few shows. It sounded nice and heavy.
We just do songs if we hear something and we're like, oh, that sounds cool, but
we try and do B-sides.
You have to, like with the two of us, we have to kind of like arrange it so that we can play the song that like, it's like a 4-piece band or a 3-piece band or something. And then we have to arrange it for a 2-piece band. So some covers don't really work out because it's just impossible for us to play everything. So we'll like hear a song and be like, oh yeah, I think
this one fits.
I think we could pull that off with just only 2 people.
Right. Or if Tommy's there, if he's like the special sauce and he knows the song really well.
That stuff. We'll have a guest fill in some parts.
What else we had? A new Motorhead song that will be on the new album.
Motorhead.
Whoa, nice.
It's just kind of whatever comes along and we end up learning it.
Some older Nirvana, like a heavier Nirvana song.
But we got a bunch of new original tunes that we've been working on.
Some heavy blues,
heavier stuff,
psychedelic rock,
and
funk.
Just whatever comes our way that we have time for.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's more about just like if we've been listening to something a lot, it usually creeps its way in.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Man, our bass player's on here. Pitt, you missed the whole cheese talk. You're gonna have to rewind it. I'd like to hear about
cheeses.
Jesus.
What is the official brand? What's the brand of it?
It is Sartori, and the flavor is called the Bellevitano Espresso. It's actually from Wisconsin. It's Wisconsin cheese. But it's an Italian company. You can get it at Whole Foods.
Whole Foods usually has a good chunk.
Yeah.
All right, on. Wait, one more time. The brand name?
It is Sartori.
Sartori.
They have a bunch of different cheeses.
They're all like award winning. It's pretty
the
epic
espresso
stuff.
cheese, I'm telling you. For
Saying
breakfast.
it. Saying. Well, do you guys want to like take a little break and play us a tune? What do you think?
Let's jam.
We're gonna play a tune, and we're gonna come back and talk. Thank you all, everybody, for joining us, and thank you, Falcons, for making time. Much love, Arthur.
Yeah.
Thank you, Harry Brown's family, Hannah's Field family, Balkun Brothers family.
Damn. Everybody's in the house.
Yeah, they're gonna let them.
Ta-da! Hey! Let's rock and roll. Nick! Are you ready to rock? One check, 1, 2, hey, hey! What's up, everybody? A little rock and roll for you. head. I got a spider on my head. Got a spider on my head. Spider on my head. Spider on my head.
Ow!
That's called
That was freaking-
Spiders on My Head. Spiders on My Head from our current EP that was put out in January.
Hell yeah.
That was awesome.
Sick vibes.
Man, the Balkun Brothers, if you're just joining us, are in the house. They just played live. They're rocking it. If you want to come see them live, you should come to Harry's Happening, Harry Brown's Hill, Harry's Hill. It's just in Starks, Maine. If you've never been there, you will be just blown away.
Beautiful.
And Balkun Brothers are playing Saturday of the festival. So come on down, chill with us. Man, holy cow, you guys are so freaking tight. I love it.
Sound out there. Sound all right?
Not really good. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the Balkan dub album. I want to get down on a Huddersfield Balkan like dub mashup album.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm telling you. I'm like,
Studio, we'll make it happen.
hell yeah.
Yeah, we've been doing some crazy side project stuff where we do heavy reggae.
Yeah,
it's called Legalized.
Nick's got a thing
What?
called Legalized.
Yep, so we're doing more dub stuff, but that one was actually on our last EP, so you can find Spiders on My Head.
Yeah, Spiders on My Head is
Stuff.
out there. We've always had,
Is that this one?
yes,
Yep,
that's
recorded in
it.
France. We recorded that one actually during our tour.
We recorded it in Paris.
Wow.
I love this artwork too.
Yeah, one of our friends.
It might
In
sound better if
Paris.
you speak to the microphone.
Oh, well, hey, I don't know. I'm right up. You guys can hear me, right? I'm
Yeah.
right.
It sounds better actually
Yeah.
not through the microphone.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That the artwork. One of our friends in Paris, their mom painted that painting, and it was like,
Oh my god.
Nick actually has it over here. It's like a 4 or 5 foot painting, and it was just like on the stage when we showed up to a show.
Oh, man.
What is this? This is incredible. This was like impressionistic painting of the two of us.
So
Phenomenal.
And she gave it to us. She gifted it to us, and
Yeah.
they wrapped it up, and
Yeah, it was.
we
but-
brought it home. But
We
they
played.
made it on the cover.
We played a 4-show residency in Paris on this club that's on a ship on a canal in the middle of the city, and a bunch of our friends threw a big party there
Yep.
and like rocked out. And then the opening band that was opening for us, one of the members, she was a bass player. Actually, it was a band that had 2 bass players, a drummer, and
Right.
that was it.
Right.
It was just 2 basses
Wow.
and a drummer,
They're
and it was
called Liar.
it was sick.
Yeah.
And super heavy, but they worked at a studio there that was run by like an English guy. And
Yep. His name was Nick as well.
it was just like this old school studio from the 90s in the middle of Paris. And they were like, if you want, come do a recording session.
What?
Of
Yeah.
course.
So we did that in the morning. We just did like a morning session, like 6 hours or something. And we banged out an EP.
and
and-
they filmed
we went
it.
and
One of
played
one of our friends is a photographer.
Yeah, there's some really good
filmmaker.
video footage from. There's like we have a documentary on YouTube you can check out that
It's like
shows
the
what-
making of
the
it.
making of it. It's a pretty cool
Oh,
spot.
cool.
So that we kind of just went in and did a bunch of jams, and that was one of them.
That was one of them.
Spiders on My Head.
One of our oldest songs.
Wow.
No, you guys didn't know you were going to record. This was
No, it just we showed up and just like they happened to have a studio and invited us to come do it. So when when you're in the middle of Paris and somebody tells you can come
it was
record.
a sick studio too. They had like 2 floors and like 10 rooms.
Nice room, nice
two
live
really
room.
nice soundboards, and they had it all set up for us. We just had one room kind of similar to this where we just ran through
and just did
songs.
basically a live performance.
Yeah.
And that's what's on the EP. But
we just picked our favorites and
what's there? 6 songs?
Yeah, something like that.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so during the pandemic, it's a little harder to record, so we put out that thing that we had been sitting on. It had some good video footage. So,
you know what's cool too is like to capture like I know like when we go on the road, I'm always like, yo, we're gonna be you get tour tight. You know what I mean? From playing all the time, from having to be like kind of in the meditation of going to show to show to show. You have a different vibe than when you're at home. Even if you're gigging a lot at home, it's just different than being on the road. And so then to be able to go to a studio and capture that tour tight in the middle of tour is badass.
In Europe.
Yeah, and just the memory of like being at that place and like the people that were helping us out and like one of our good friends like filmed it for us. He was at the whole session. He was like in the room with us, and it's not too often that there's somebody else in the room with us besides
the Paris Penthouse Party was an actual event that happened after the last show. We did 4 shows, and we have some friends there in Paris now, and we had a cheese party.
Yes.
Our friend brought us. This is like where the cheese party started, I think. Our friend, like,
he had espresso. We had an espresso machine.
Yeah, our good friend William, he would like bring us every day. He would show up and bring us like, oh, I brought you the most amazing cheese that I could find.
Normandy.
And he would be like,
you must fry it in a pan.
I brought you the best bread I could find or the best pastries I could find. We're like, oh man, William, you're the best. But he brought us all the cheese.
And everybody from the club came up to our
We couldn't possibly eat all the cheese.
They were like falling out of the window. The security got called on us.
Yeah, we rented this Airbnb. Like
they were smoking cigarettes inside the house.
We rented this Airbnb a couple blocks from the
It was
the
beautiful.
Club.
It was amazing.
It was a great time. That's where the cheese party started.
Yeah,
it
true
was,
story though.
In France, they love their cheese. So
yep.
I mean, you always hear like, oh, French and cheese and stuff, but like you never think like it's like that serious.
The real deal, he was like official about how we had to eat it,
the
like
bread
the way
too,
we had to cut it,
the
and
bread too. In fact,
the baguettes.
If you watch our documentary, there's a bit about the cheese in there.
Yeah, maybe I think you were talking about pulling out that section, and we're gonna repost just the cheese party.
Just the cheese.
It's an important part of our history.
Yeah, that's just on the Balkun Brothers like YouTube. Your guys official YouTube.
It's Paris Penthouse Party rockumentary.
Cool.
Sweet. Well, definitely. That's what we're gonna
do
do
after we hang up.
Yeah, we're gonna do that tonight.
Yeah, check it out.
But
it seems like you eat cheese and drink espresso.
Yeah, that's like one of those things you have to eat the cheese.
Oh no, there's a lot of espresso in the film
Absolutely.
too.
Absolutely.
Every time there's espresso tea, take a sip of coffee.
Now you guys, so when was the first time you guys toured Europe, and how did that end up happening?
You guys toured in
2015.
Wow.
Yeah.
2015 was the first one. We've been there six times since
we went over on a tour. We were an opening act for another tour. And then from there, we kind of.
We do have some friends that Steve had lived in Boston, and this guy moved.
Our friend William, our friend William, that brought us the cheese. I've known him since he lived in the States, and he just happens to live in Paris now. His family's from there.
They're like part of the government or something, so they actually have been able to like hold our gear for us. We had like a back line over there, and then they bring all their friends, and like his parents come, and we played in Paris.
We just have
for a long time.
Have some friends there now.
We were signed to a record label called Dixie Frog, and they were based out of Paris, a blues label. And we put out a couple blues albums on Dixie Frog.
So we played a bunch of shows there. We played a bunch of shows all around Europe.
Yep.
And just have,
built up a little, a solid following. And
met some people and booked the tours and had all of the crazy adventures that.
Yeah, we go hang out with Jim Morrison
in the
graveyard all the time.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, we definitely go to the Jim Morrison graveyard.
Go see the sights, when you're on the road.
Eiffel Tower.
Especially when you're in a different country. You got to go take full advantage of trying the food, seeing the sights, meeting some people, playing some shows. It's crazy.
Yeah, and it was definitely like the Pinnacle was playing the residency on this boat called Panici Antipodi. And we got to play 4 nights and got that cool painting, and we made the album, and so that was like kind of our tribute to how good those people have been to us.
Cool.
That's so beautiful. And did I see you guys are going like to Germany? Is there a Germany date booked coming up, or is that?
We might be. Yeah, we'll see what happens. It's definitely.
It's on your website.
It was booked. It was booked like 2 years ago.
No.
And
obviously it keeps getting pushed off.
Yeah.
It's a festival that we've played before, though, in Germany.
Yeah, it's a big
blues
fest.
We'll see what happens. I'm sure we'll make a trip back there at some point, but traveling right now is but I'm sure that we'll try to make it back there at some point.
All in perfect timing, all in perfect timing. Tell us about that guitar. You told us a little bit before we jumped on with everybody, but
this is the acoustic Flying V.
All right, give him a close
Dean
up.
Guitars.
Yeah, I don't know if everybody realized.
Home of Dimebag Daryl.
That's right.
I mean,
we had to have it. When I saw this.
This is not a Balkun guitar.
It's in mint condition. It's a limited edition.
It's a rare model. Probably because nobody wanted one of these.
Dean with the Dimebag headstock.
I mean, have you ever seen an acoustic Flying V before?
No, never.
I never did, so we had to have it. We're like, we need this for the studio.
Yeah, that had to be part of the studio. That one with the SG from our old house, they're a good pair.
If you're gonna,
I've been trying to learn more guitar, so I like playing on that one.
Yeah, if you're gonna have an acoustic guitar and also play thrash metal,
right? We can crank.
You need a Dimebag Daryl Flying V.
That's right. That headstock is kind of special, right? Because they don't do that anymore on their headstock, right?
Well, and also Dean just lost a lawsuit to Gibson where they can't make Flying Vs anymore.
Huh? Come on.
This thing is a ancient relic of the past now.
Wow, damn. All I gotta say is F that, man. I'm sorry.
But we got one.
That's super fucking cool.
Yeah. Actually, if you find us on TikTok, Steve plays a lot of acoustic Flying V clips on our secret TikTok.
Apparently, I'm on TikTok. I don't even know.
It's only shredding on the acoustic Flying V.
Taking videos of me playing the Flying V.
People love it.
Apparently, it's a TikTok sensation.
It's a phenomenon. They love it.
All right, cool.
Nice.
We're gonna find secret TikTok of go down that rabbit hole. Oh my god! So your normal setup, Steve, is you play with a bass amp and a guitar amp. Is that what you do these days, or tell us about your setup these days live?
I have a bass amp and a guitar amp and a baritone guitar, which is sitting over there. Can you see it? Wait,
should we get that one?
If I get the
let's
there
look
it is. It's sitting over there. It's right there.
Yeah, and that's one that you made.
That's a
custom
Balkun. That's a true Balkun right here.
Yeah,
and it's got my guitar pickups and my bass pickups.
Ooh,
got
nice.
super low baritone strings.
Wow.
So you can play bass notes and
Split
guitar
channels?
notes. Yeah, there's 2 channels.
Yeah.
One for the guitar, and then I just crank up the bass amp and the guitar amp, and Nick hits the drums really hard.
There we go. Now.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh,
Yeah. That's awesome.
it's beautiful.
So this is the secret machine to
show the headstock
to how we sound.
Yeah, I love the scroll.
It's the signature Balkun swirl right there.
Man. Our bassist Job Pitts is always rocking a Balkans guitar shirt on stage. Often.
Yes.
Oh yeah. And he had the espresso cheese with us at Harry Brown's.
Yeah, he knows.
He knows the true legend of the espresso cheese.
Yes.
He just found himself in the right place at the right time.
He did.
As I
He's
feel
got
like
the
he
magic like that.
always does.
Yeah, that guy's amazing.
Got the magic like that. That's sweet. And so you actually make it like if somebody wanted a custom guitar, you would actually make them like that's something people can go and search and connect with you and find out what they're looking for.
BalkunGuitars.com, Balkun Guitars on all the internets. And yeah, I got a guitar shop, make guitars, fix guitars. I know I've seen a couple Hannah's Fields instruments.
We guitars
We bring them. The whole band brings them.
Yeah. Appreciate you.
Yep. Help everybody out. Keep their instruments running tip top.
That's what it's all about, for real.
So that's what I do there. And got my shop, so you can check out Balkun Guitars. This is the shirt right here.
Yeah, love it.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And if you want to check out Acoustic Flying V, you can always come down to.
It's usually there. You can test it out.
Either Balkun Guitars or it's at Nuke Lab Studios, where we are right now, which is Nick's studio.
Cool. Nuke Lab
Studio here.
Yep. Amazing. This is Studio A.
And there's a couple rooms you can record. Nick does live recording and filming and light shows and pool races and plenty of espresso.
Yeah, Nick, you do like a lot of like really cool video stuff. Do you do most of the Balkun video stuff?
I've done a lot of it in the past. Lately, we've been having some people do it, but I want to say, like the Paris Penthouse stuff, if you look at those live ones, I didn't actually take the video, but I edited them and made the videos. And
Nick does all his drum videos and stuff.
Yeah, if you check out our Instagrams, I do a lot of video stuff on there, but I did maybe like 7 or 8 bands last year. It came through in the summer because when the pool's open, it's definitely nice. You can just have your espresso, jam, take video, go to swim in the pool.
I think you need to do a live coffee and cannabis down here.
I think that sounds like a really good plan.
We have some new things that we could definitely add to your show.
Sweet. That sounds amazing. And what about this Grab Espresso song? I was watching that video. That video is super cool.
Great segue.
Great segue.
Yeah, and that video, I didn't make any of the animations.
Yeah.
But that one, actually, that is the precursor to the Spiders on My Head video.
Okay.
There's 2 animated videos that go together. And the first one is called Grab Espresso, which was off our previous album that we recorded analog in Chicago with Steve Albini, and he made it like a real grungy sound. And Grab Espresso is one of my favorite songs off that album. It's one of the harder ones to play. It was a newer song. And me and Steve have been listening to a ton of Bad Brains, and we wanted to have a Bad Brains thing, kind of interwoven in there with our espresso theme.
Bad Brains mixed with Elvis.
Yes, that's it. That's what Grab Espresso is.
Mixed with espresso and gravity bombs.
Yeah, it features Steve Albini's espresso machine that was in the studio. I went and recorded it, and he was like, "What? You're gonna put the espresso machine on there?" And it lined up as the intro, like the pour.
The espresso pour on there.
Crank it up.
That's actually.
You know what? Let's just hear the intro for Segundo. I think we can make it happen.
Oh yeah.
We'll just tease it, and then people have to go and watch the whole thing themselves. But
there you go.
Right. Oh wow! There it is.
Oh.
There it is. Yeah. That was Steve Albini's espresso.
There he is.
And then outer space.
Wow. That video sums you guys up like perfectly in my mind. Like,
They really nailed it.
That's it.
yeah.
I had no idea this was even happening, and Nick one day was like, "Dude, you got like hit this and watch this." I was like, "What the hell is going on here?"
I think he was using these glasses on me too. These are definitely the glasses.
The caricatures are just like spot on.
They did a good job.
It's
Amazing.
phenomenal. It's phenomenal. I was watching.
Well, Spiders on My Head, the same guys did an animated version for Spiders on My Head,
which also has the punk rock in it, but then it goes to the dub, which is the other
which is
half
very Bad
of
Brains too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I love it.
We got that thrash punk, and then you got the straight up dub.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Cool.
Grab Espresso, Steve Albini, if you're not familiar with him, he recorded a bunch of people, but probably most notably Nirvana. And
so that breakdown in the middle is like the Albini drum sound.
If
this
you
big cathedral room where it goes boom boom.
Yeah, if you listen to In Utero, that's the album he did, and the drums on it just have this very specific sound. And if you like listen to Nick's drums on that album, it's like,
especially that song,
it's like holy shit. There's
dirty sound.
There's the Albini drum sound right there.
That's so cool.
And where did you go to record that?
That was in Chicago at his studio.
Yep.
Nice.
And we were like, the studio control room was upstairs, and we're like downstairs in the studio. And so he's just beeping through over the earphones. He's like, okay, what's this one called? And we're like, Grab Espresso. There's like a pause, and he comes on. He's like, is this about a gravity bong filled with espresso? We're like, oh my God.
Like, yes, this is the producer for us.
Yeah, this guy's on our level right here.
And the right place, working with the right person.
Wow.
Yes, this is it. Like, this is exactly the right guy.
He was like, great. All right, let's hear it. Yeah, totally gets it. Totally.
He's like, he said, he clicks in again. He's like, I was young once.
He goes, I was young.
He's like, all right, let's
Damn.
But he, the whole time we spent 3 days with him, and we recorded 7 songs straight to analog tape.
And he
mixed it, edited it, recorded it, overdubbed
slicing
it,
tape,
all in 3 days.
And we didn't eat. We just drank espresso.
We didn't eat anything except he makes these coffee drinks called the Fluffy, which is his signature drink. It's like a double shot with
cinnamon in the middle.
You like brew the shot with cinnamon, and then maple syrup,
and foam,
and frothy milk.
Oh my God.
And slugging those all day long. All day. And that's how we made that album in 3 days.
Yep.
Wow.
That's amazing.
We didn't know. We were like, oh, we only got 3 days.
We thought we would do like one song.
Do like a song, maybe, just get something recorded with Steve Albini. And he showed up and he was like, play me everything you got. You guys came to make a fucking album. Let's make a fucking album. So we just played
our whole new set, which is all heavy stuff.
All the new shit, all the new heavy stuff.
We have been working on this side project called Death Bear. And then we just turned Death Bear into Here Comes the End of the World album, which has Death Bear on it, actually. It's a song featuring a live bear.
Death Bear is pretty much thrash punk, too.
Yeah, that's the same idea. So it was very heavy. We did some Doom, some slower Doom stuff, because we definitely love the Doom.
And then Here Comes the End of the World is like a Motorhead-esque tribute. Thrash. Yeah, it's like an old school Motorhead.
Yeah.
You got to have the coffee in the studio.
Yeah, so I have definitely adopted the Nuke Lab Fluffy from Electrical Audio.
Yeah.
And the cinnamon. So I make that for everybody when they come record here.
Hell yeah.
We had to get that espresso machine on the record.
Yeah, Grab Espresso. I don't know. Like, I feel like that is the definition of I made it. As Steve Albini's espresso machine on the album.
That's amazing.
Oh, that's awesome. That's like dreams coming true right there.
Serious.
It was wild.
Dreams coming true. Well, I'm going to say thank you so much for hanging out with you. I know you guys are busy boys, so we're not going to take up any more of your time, but I know we could all hang out all night.
Yep.
But thanks for chilling with us. Like, let's just like tell people about Harry's, and then we'll have you guys jam one more tune if you feel up to it.
Definitely.
Hold on. I'm going to take something off the wall from Harry Brown's.
Everybody.
I have a collection.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
Harry Brown's.
So Harry's happening. It's happening. 16, 17, 18, 19. Come check out Balkun Brothers.
The June festival is always nice because the weather's perfect.
Yeah.
Well, we've never been up there because we always play Harvest, usually in October, and we've done the August.
We did
but
Green Love.
we did Green Love, but that was
Yeah.
August.
Right. Yeah, August is nice too, and October can get chilly, but
October can get cold as.
right. I bet you guys have seen this guy's art before.
Oh, Steve Pequin. Yeah.
Shout out
Yes.
Steve. He made probably my favorite painting of us ever.
I mean, look at this. This was him painting us on stage at Harry's.
Yeah.
Wow.
He had a rough year and a rough COVID. And shout out to him. He's a great artist.
I mean,
it's Harry's Hoedown, Starks, Maine. And this was the other poster that I had gotten framed, Harry's Hoedown.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
So I have my collection of Harry's stuff.
That's
Good vibe.
Yeah, there's definitely I have a whole series of them in Studio B. Yeah, so we love Harry's.
That's totally what's up. And if you want tickets, harryshill.net is where you can get them. And there's all the details for the festival. They have their own water there. It's like super nice family vibes. Yeah, come camp with us at Harry's Hill. We love you, Harry's family. Yeah, that's Steve, exactly. Yes, that is. Yes. Sweet. All right. Well, and check out Balkun Brothers music all over the place, but balkunbrothers.com is one spot where you can go to all of the other spots. So for sure. We thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. We look forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks.
Eating cheese.
Yes.
Cheese party, espresso party,
Rock and roll party.
rock and roll party for sure.
Yeah, that's my kind of rock and roll right there.
I might have to request some Balkun sit-ins on cannabis and coffee if you guys are down. So
Yes.
if you guys are there,
Damn.
that could be awesome.
Well, we'll bring the espresso machine on stage with us.
One other thing.
We bring the little espresso machine in the van with us.
We can sling some espresso on stage, you know.
Yeah.
I think it would be more than appropriate.
Yes, I think that would be perfect idea.
I think that's a really,
Wow.
it's a really
You
good
guys
idea.
blew my mind.
It's a really good idea. I put to-go espresso cups on my wedding registry just for this reason.
Wow. Hell yeah.
Oh my god!
I've been passing them out to everybody.
Hey, have an espresso.
I'm saying we bring the Bodum on when we're on tour, so we do
Nice.
that's how we do our coffee press. But you can't do gas station coffee. That just doesn't work.
Now we used to have the little, screw together one, the little Italian, the old school Italian percolator.
That one's
Yeah,
We had like a travel grill we would keep in the back of the van, and we'd be like cooking up espresso in parking lots and stuff, and people were looking. It's like, what the hell are they doing?
surviving.
That's right. We're gonna do the next one.
Espresso.
That's what it's about. Oh man, very good. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. Thank you, everybody.
Hey, you want us to play another one?
We would love it if you guys are down. We're gonna have. We're gonna have the balcony out.
Nick's gonna do one.
See you. All right, so I'm gonna.
Here we go. You guys ready? Who's ready?
Ready?
You guys ready?
Oh
We
yeah.
are ready.
See you on the hill. Let's rock and roll. Oh yeah, this one's gonna be on our new album too.
Hey!
Nothing better to do. Why don't you kick yourself out? You're not ready. What shall we do when you can't be a real bit of
Balkans!
Oops. What do you